We got to start the recording. There it goes. We are live, and we are going to be telling you about Mrs. International 2009. It had an excellent event today. Now, I'll get right to the end because by now you've probably checked your boy forums, you've checked everywhere else. The end of the story is our new Mrs. International 2009 is Armati Shahidi Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald I got right. I know I got that right.
Yes.
But she was Mrs. Middle East International. Now she's Mrs. International 2009. So there was a wonderful long presentation tonight. It did go quickly. There were a lot of musical numbers, a lot of them. But you need those as they count a lot of ballots, etc. But let's go right to the top 10. The top 10? Yes, it is. Well, that's what happens. By the way, Joy Feaster, she is the director of North Carolina International Pageants. Hello, Ladaria. We have our North Carolina Mrs.
Hello. I miss you guys at home.
So this is what happens when you go live on the internet. Okay, let's go through the top 10. Our Mrs. Midwest, Randa Allen, was one of our top 10. Mrs. Southeast, Karen Bartosh. Mrs. Illinois, yes, Kristen Melton was in the top 10. Mrs. Texas, Bonnie Hubert. Mrs. Utah, Michelle Weeks. And Mrs. Southern States, Melissa Zwilling. Mrs. Middle East, Armati Shahidi Fitzgerald. Mrs. Minnesota, Tammy Krause. Mrs. Idaho, Melanie Demure. And Mrs. Maryland, Adrian Watson Carver. Now, I got to actually interview 4 of those beautiful young ladies, and certainly the judges had a lot of hard work to get it down to these 10, but they got some fantastic candidates. I'm just looking through my notes, and you can see these notes at www.pageantcast.com, and you can get full coverage of everything that happened through the night, including who got introduced and who sang and who had dances and all sorts of things. Okay, going through here, and we are to the top 5. Now, the top 5, the 4th runner-up was Mrs. Midwest International, Randa Allen. 3rd runner-up was Mrs. Southeast International, Karen Bartosh. The 2nd runner-up was Mrs. Texas International, Bonnie Hubert. 1st runner-up was Mrs. Illinois International, Kristen Melton. And the new Mrs. International 2009, Mrs. Middle East International, Armati Shahidi Fitzgerald. What a fantastic evening for everybody involved. Now, one of the things that is of interest is that 2 of the top 5 were from Texas, and 2 of the top 5 were from Illinois. Very interesting, isn't it? And I'm talking about their state of origin. One as the state winner, and one as an at-large competitor from that same location. So really some pretty interesting dynamics in this year's international pageants. Now, what I'm going to do right now, we're going to take a look in the chat room and see if there are any questions that I can answer. If it is a question that I can answer, because I'm not the most intelligent guy in the world, but we'll be happy to answer any of those questions. One thing I will tell you, there is a location where you can see all the photos from tonight's event, and I'm going to get the business card of Dan, who I like to refer to strictly as the Texas photographer. And Dan here, maybe I should cover up his home phone number. Yeah. Dan has all the photos at his website, and it's danbukima.com. I'm going to type that into our chat room right now so you can check that out. He actually, I think, is going to be running to his room very soon, and putting all these photos of tonight's event up on the site. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. But, so anyway, you can see photos at tonight's event. That is the only place to get them, but you can also order photos as well. Again, that's danbukema.com, and click on, I believe it'll say International Pageants itself, or it says Activities, something like that. We haven't checked everything out on that website yet, just got that information. DVDs will be available at the Mrs. International Pageant website, and that's about all I have, unless we have some questions from the chat room. Really not many out there in the chat room right now. Any questions at all? If not, we're going to get things closed up, and I want to thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed our little live presentation. People are really right now getting photos made, that sort of thing, getting ready for the big party ahead. So we'll see you all there, and I'm going to get ready to party and get the camera ready. We're going to take some photos tonight, and we'll have those photos up on our website as well in the very near future. Thanks so much, and good night, everybody.